Well, we're back. Another video game review. Indie game again. Today we're going to talk about NanoApostle. NanoApostle is a game that came out in September 2024, on the 12th, actually. It is a game made by 18 Light Game Ltd. and published by P-Cube. And basically, the game caught my attention during one of the Steam Next Fest Demo Jamboree, as it was a 2D kind of Titan Souls-esque boss rush mode kind of game. Very Soulsy-like, but there's no like little monsters or any like dribble. It's boss, 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 and that's it. And it is hardcore. So, game came out to little fanfare. I mean, it has 44 recent reviews on Steam with an all-time of 565. So, I don't think it's sold gangbusters. The peak all-time player was at 8,000 on Steam, or Steam DB. So yeah, so basically the game is a 2D top-down Titan Souls game where you wake up as a kind of android assisted little girl, and as you progress through the chapters, every chapter is a boss basically. You'll get more exposition, more of the story. Now, this is not why you're here. The story is, you know, the standard kind of little girl, Asian fare, where, you know, the big brother Oni-chan protected her during a war between an evil corporation and their country or population. And basically she wakes up and you start to get the drift of what's going on. It's not great. That's not why you're here. What is phenomenal is the gameplay. The gameplay is incredible. So basically, every boss, you're gonna be allowed one more power core. So you start with 2 power cores, where you add 2 powers from a selection of a couple powers. And then every boss, you're gonna unlock new powers, and you pick and choose what you want. So you get to pick and choose what kind of build you want to make. And you, based on the boss's strengths and weaknesses, you can adapt and switch around your powers and your build to adapt to the boss's disposition. So it's very, very dynamic. It's very responsive. It is sharp. It moves well. It plays well. It's pretty. Bosses have all of the bosses have 2 phases, and it's hardcore. Now, I'm gonna say this. It's not a long game. To beat the game, if you're, you know, somewhat good at video games, if you're somewhat competent and familiar with kind of the boss rush games, you'll see that this is about a 3.5 to 4 hours game. There's only 6 bosses, basically, which is not a lot. I would have loved if there would have been more, because it is really a good game. I had a great time with it. It's just that you go through the content so fast. Now, the last boss is quite a handful, but you know, aside that, I'd say it's a very manageable game. I did the full playthrough. It's gonna be released later on today. It's a video I barely edited out, you know, some stuff. But no, sorry, I heavily edited out. I edited out the deaths. So you'll see the video is about an hour and a half, and I edited out about 2 hours of, you know, dribble, death, pauses. I took a break for lunch and whatnot. So I record via OBS, so I remove the empty void of nothing happening. So yeah. Now, sound and music, phenomenal. It really fits the theme. Very electronic, industrial. It's very it's very dynamic. It's very heart pounding. It's very well made during the story sequences. It fits the mood. It fits the theme. More melancholy. More um, deeper, richer melodies, and when the action is going nuts to butts, well then you get your little footsies tapping, and it's great. It's really a good game in that sense. Now we're gonna go with the verdict here. The price was $26 when it came out. I bought it initially Canadian. I mean, I'm from Canada, so it was $26 Canadian. Not knowing what I was getting into, I bought it. I thought it was a little bit steep, but I didn't know, right? Now knowing exactly what we're looking at here, I'd say that $26 Canadian is a little bit steep for the kind of game that it is and the length that it has. I would say it is an absolute gem of a game, of a action 2D kind of boss rush kind of game, but it's way too pricey at that price. I would say half off, like $15, would be great. Like that would be a sweet price. Lowest it has been Canadian, it was 2052 recorded. Even then, I feel it's a little bit too high of a price point, but still better. But $26 is not it. So I would strongly recommend the game. Definitely do put it on your wish list. Check it out. It's a great game. I loved every second I spent with it. But wait for a sale. I would say wait for a sale. But it is a very worthwhile game. So yeah. Well, that's it. All right. Bye.